What is up, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're touring my entire zoo. We're going to be checking up on many of the animals that call my jungle home. From big cats like jaguars and servals to adorable primates like lemurs and capuchin monkeys, mesmerizing birds of prey, anteaters, talkative parrots, and crazy reptiles. So come along on today's adventure and let's see my backyard zoo. And right now we've made it to the back and we are going to be checking up on all of our big cats. And today we've got an incredible Halloween enrichment pumpkin for Noir the Jaguar. Now Noir's enclosure is almost done. The safety barriers are complete. That is going to be in a new video very soon. But right now we're going to shift him into his lockout. That's what we do anytime that we go inside of his enclosure. We shift him in the lockout, put his enrichment in, and then we shift him back in. So that's exactly what we're going to do right now. What's up, Mr. Buddy? I'm gonna shift him in right now. 1, 2, 3. Come on in, Mr. Buddy. Here we go. We got a giant, hungry jaguar. Well, we're hoping he's not hungry because we fed him about 6 pounds of meat today, but we're hoping he's gonna wanna play with the pumpkin. All right, here we go. We're gonna set up our pumpkin right up here. This is typically where we set up all of our enrichment. So we got our pumpkin in place, and now it is time to let out the beast, who is not really a beast. He's just a giant, tame little Labrador. Alrighty, there we go. We have got a pumpkin for a big jaguar. Look at this right now. So he's gonna sink his claws into it. He's also going to lick it and eat it. This cat doesn't seem to care about his pumpkin at all. He doesn't seem to care. Oh my goodness. He has got his pumpkin, and right now you can fully see those incredible rosette spots on him. So even though he is a black jaguar, they still have those rosettes in the right angle of light, and we often get questions and comments if our cats are declawed. We can see right there, he has definitely got his claws and he has definitely got his teeth. So he's just gonna play with the pumpkin. That's all he wants to do. This is just like one giant big cat. Look at this. This is incredible watching this guy play. Oh my goodness. Look at those crazy teeth. Absolutely incredible to be able to have this bond and this relationship. So now Noir has made it over to his platform and he has got his pumpkin, and I expect by the morning time there's gonna be nothing left. By the morning, he's gonna have shredded this pumpkin. It's probably gonna end up in his water. He's gonna claw it, he's gonna bite it, and he's gonna eat it. And next up today, we have got some pumpkins for Cheech and Chong, and we would like to just give them one, but I already know they're gonna fight over it. So we've got a pumpkin for each of our Serval boys. Look at this, we've got our 2 incredible Servals, Cheech and Chong. What's up, buddy? We got one for you here. Here, come and get this one. And now we've got one for Cheech. Maybe they want the pumpkins. Here, come get it. So these are our 2 African Servals that we did rescue. These were at one point living illegally in downtown Miami. They've been in our care for 4 years, and if you guys have been here on the channel, then you guys know all about Cheech and Chong and their story. And if you're new here, well, now you guys are finding out. So they're just gonna rub on this. They're gonna absolutely love it. And you guys can see why we gave Cheech and Chong their own pumpkins, because now Chong is on one and Cheech, and they would literally fight it out for whoever wants the pumpkin. So that's why we always give them 2 things. Whenever it's enrichment, if it's a coconut, they get 2, and if it's a pumpkin, they get 2. So they're gonna do the same thing. They're gonna shred it, they're gonna bite it, and they're gonna play with it. Here you go, buddy. I got a soccer ball. Oh no, a duel is going to happen. Hey, see what I'm talking about? Cheech, that's your pumpkin. That's for you, and that's his. Look at these guys. These crazy servals are hissing at us. What are you hissing at, buddy? Here you go, have your pumpkin. There's no reason to be scared. Oh my gosh. Here, I'll hold it for you. Look at those teeth. Look, wow. This is nice. All right, hey, can I just pet your head? Oh, look at that. You act big and tough, but you're just a nice, sweet, kind cat. And now Chong is completely relaxed, and he's probably just gonna like rub all over this pumpkin. He's loving it. And right now we are over at China's exhibit. Now we're not gonna head in with China right now because China hasn't been that friendly. As these servals get older, a lot of them aren't friendly. See, she's already hissing and she's running away, but that is China, our female African serval. So she's just hanging out in her territory. And then right over here, we've got one of her decks. We've got a den box. She's also got some toys, but I don't think she wants to see us today. And obviously we've been working on Orkin the Anteater's enclosure, and my dad here today has actually been doing all the latches. Look at this, look at that. We got new latches in here. So we're gonna come here, we're gonna close it up, and then we can put our lock on. Looking good. And we also got our lockout door built and installed all ourselves. So take a look at this. We've got a nice little lockout door. We still have to build a deck in here or concrete. We have not quite decided yet, but this is our little shift door. So when we need to do maintenance in here and Orkin doesn't want us in his enclosure, we can shift him into this area as easily as opening this door and then locking it. So that is what's going on with Orkin's enclosure. And the next step is getting all this dirt cleaned up, getting some perches and platforms, and some plants. And next up on today's tour, we are gonna be hanging out with Ruby and Remy, and we have got their afternoon lunch. We've got bananas and blueberries and monkey biscuits and papaya, and we've also got all kinds of vegetables. So these are the coolest, sweetest lemur kids you've ever met. And when you've got their food, they're just gonna come right to you. Come in here, kids. Ruby, let's go. Come on up. Let's go. Oh my goodness, we have got some hungry lemurs. So we like to typically feed the lemurs by hand every single day. We like to hold the bowls. This is actually what keeps them very friendly. As you can see, these are some of the nicest, sweetest primates you're ever gonna meet. And they also happen to be some of the most endangered, all the way from the island of Madagascar. This also happens to be one of my favorite exhibits we've done. Normally our sloths are in here, but we are going to be planning a new lemur area, maybe even a lemur island that we can put these guys in. But if you come on a tour here at the Redland Conservation Center, you can feed lemurs. You can actually hold little baby Remy. Ruby doesn't really come out for tours anymore, but you guys are gonna get to hang out with some lemurs. And these kids are so messy that they're dropping all their food. Guys, come here. Let's get all of our food back into the bowl. What are you doing? Here, let me just hand feed you. Normally they go for the bananas. That's their favorite treat to go for first. It's like probably any lemur's favorite treat. The capuchins tend to like the blueberries, but for any of the lemurs, the bananas are definitely their favorite.
Oh my goodness, this is the most
delicious apple we've ever had. And my favorite thing about any of the lemurs, they're probably my favorite animal to watch eat. You know, we've got big cats, we've got other monkeys, and we've got parrots, but the lemurs are definitely my favorite. When they have something crunchy like an apple, there's just nothing like listening to a lemur eat. And right now we're gonna get their food bowl up on their platform, and we're gonna head over to our next animal. And next up today, we have got Rufus, our black and white ruffed lemur, out. Now we don't take Rue out anymore because she is not that nice, but this is another one of the lemurs that we have right here at my zoo. This endangered rough lemur happens to be the nicest, sweetest lemur you've ever met. He's like a ragdoll. He will literally let you do anything you want with him. He's basically like an airplane. You can put him over your shoulder, you can take him, you can hold him like a baby, you can massage his armpits. He happens to be the coolest lemur you've ever met in the entire world. And today, we have got a delicious treat for him. Look at this. He's gonna eat this just like that. Watch, he's gonna chew it little piece by piece. Listen to that ASMR. That is my favorite thing to listen to in the entire world. Yes, I know. That's so delicious, buddy. Here you go. Have another bite. I know, we got one for you too, Rue. Come over here. So Rue definitely gets a little bit jealous when she sees that we're feeding Rufus, and we've got some treats for him, but that's okay, because we could feed Rufus, and we've also got a treat for Rue right here today. There you go, pretty girl. Now, even though she dropped it, and even though we're not hands-on with her, we still give her as much care and attention as we do to all of our other animals. And of course, when you guys come on a tour here, you will get to meet Rufus, you'll get to hold him, you'll get to feed him, and you'll get to hang out with him. Now, unlike the other primates, Rufus is pretty chill, so when he's out and we're just hanging out right here, we don't even have to put a leash on him because he doesn't want to go anywhere. He just wants to hang out, and what you see he's doing right now is he is actually doing some scent marking. So he's scenting this with his scent because he's trying to make this his territory. So if other lemurs were to come around, they're gonna come and smell it. So you could see he's displaying his natural scenting abilities, what they would do in the wild in the trees that they'd inhabit, is they're gonna scent everything, and that's exactly what this crazy guy's doing right now. We have been here now for at least 10 minutes, and Rufus has not stopped. I don't know if this is ever going to end. And finally, we are redoing the driveway today, so they've been actually ripping up all of the driveway, and they're gonna be back in 1 hour. They're gonna be re-asphalting everything from here up, fixing all the holes here, and then we're gonna be staining the rest of the driveway to match the fresh new black asphalt. And right now we're gonna head over to Noir's new exhibit so we can take a look at how the plants are settling in. So we got all of our new safety barriers in place. We got to get a top rail. Water feature's not running right now, but all we got to do is fill it in with water. And the trees, this is what I'm most excited about, are the crazy trees that are in here that are making this a true jungle. Like, Noir's gonna like love this in here. And look what we've spotted. We've got Orkin, the anteater. Orkin is just about to go to his new enclosure. You guys know in the past 2 videos, we've actually been building his new enclosure because we need him to move, because this is where we're going to be feeding Noir. But Orkin's doing good this morning. He got his food. Now he's just sniffing around, looking for some ants. But now back to the jungle. This is honestly insane. And let me get up top so you guys can see just how crazy these trees are. It's hard to put into perspective, like how tall the palm trees are and what this actually feels and looks like now. And now you can definitely see what I'm talking about here when I mean that this is looking like a real jungle for once. Other ones were just way too small, but this is looking amazing. Like seriously, how cool is it gonna be once Noir is in here and we've got the secret hangout spot set up? We're gonna have a couch up here, we're gonna have our lights. We might put a TV, but I think that's gonna kill the vibe. But this is gonna be the coolest hangout spot right here at my zoo. You guys hear what I hear right now? Not that noise, but like, do you hear like that drumming noise? We are right now in with our emu, Ghost, who's over here. She was making her drumming noise, but this is one of our ginormous emus, which is the second largest bird in the world. What's up, girl? And she's gonna go to her favorite corner. She's gonna sit down. That's what she likes to do. What's up, girl? This is such a cool bird. We've had her for about 4 years now. We've had her since she was a little baby. Raised her in the house. If you guys have been here on the channel for a while, you remember when little Ghost was just a tiny little baby. And ever since she's been a baby, she's been extremely sweet. You can see she's super nice. All she wants is to be pet. And as soon as she sees us, she just plops to the ground. And it's crazy because this is like a real dinosaur. But she's so friendly. We've seen a lot of emus that are not friendly. So we got her outer layer of feathers. You go in, you got the soft ones. But these birds are definitely super cool. And right now we're gonna come check up on the tortoises from the abandoned zoo. We get a lot of people asking, how are the tortoises from the abandoned zoo? Well, they're doing well. This is Schmedley, who was living in the underground tunnel. This is one of the tamest tortoises I've ever met. Super nice African sulcata. This guy's probably about 150 pounds and he's trying to dig to China, but here we have a lot harder ground, so it's definitely harder for him to dig those burrows. Not only do we have him, but we've got his cousin, the big old guy. But this is quite possibly like the biggest sulcata I've ever seen. Like, look at me, like, told you he's not nice. He's gonna try to ram me, but this is quite possibly the largest sulcata tortoise I've ever seen. Like, this shoe is a size 11 next to him. Like, put that in perspective. That's a size 11 shoe. This guy's gotta be pushing about 250 pounds. So right now we're making it over to our red-footed tortoises. Now they're all kind of hiding right now, but this is where we keep our red-footed tortoises. We've got about 30 of these guys in here. Most of them rescues, taken in as former pets, and people that have found them wandering the sides of the street. So most of them are actually gonna be in their winter house right now, hanging out. We actually got a lot of rain about to roll in. But right in here, we've got all the redfoots. Oh my goodness, you like that, buddy? So right now we're in with our little Galapagos tortoise, who loves more than anything getting his shell scratched. You wouldn't believe that tortoises like having their shell scratches, and most people don't even know that they actually have feeling on the back of their shell. Well, their entire shell is fully alive, it's full of all kinds of nerve endings, and their spine is fused from the top of their shell right here. So this little guy loves getting scratched, and that's exactly what we're doing with this little Galap. He's trying to ram me, buddy. I'm trying to give you some scratches. What is he? Oh my, buddy. Oh my gosh, this guy thinks he's huge. Look at him. He's trying, oh my God. So now that you guys saw the little guy, we are gonna be feeding our giant Galapagos, and he saw us here and came right over to the gate. So this is our big male Galapagos tortoise. Now he is only partially grown. This guy is gonna be massive when he's fully grown. He's gonna be anywhere from 500 and even up to 1,000 pounds. And he's got a little snail on the top of his head right now, which is actually really cute to see. This little guy is just gonna munch on the lettuce. Now this is something we only give him as a treat. We actually mainly let them eat the grasses and the weeds that grow inside of their pen, but these are some of the coolest tortoises that you can own. Oh my gosh, buddy, come for the bite. Come and get it. And now we've got our little Aldabra coming over, so very similar, but from a different island. These are from the Aldabra Islands or the Seychelles Islands. They've got more of a pig nose, and you can always tell a Galapagos from an Aldabra because the Aldabras have an extra little scoot right here. I know, buddy. All right, you're hungry. Here you go. Here you go. Have some lettuce. And then right over here, we've got our critically endangered radiated tortoises that we've been raising up for years. These are ones we've had since they were the size of hatchlings. These guys are doing really well. We've had them since 2018, so we've had them for quite some time, and they're slow growers. And we've also got a female right over there. So we've got 2 of our 4 right here. You can see this one doesn't have as nice of a pattern, but all of these tortoises are still gorgeous and beautiful nonetheless. Oh my gosh. Look at you. We were in here with our rhino iguanas. We got Dozer hanging out. I haven't been in here with Dozer in a while. Dozer's actually pretty calm. Don't tail whip me, buddy. Dozer's pretty cool. Let's get that shed off of him right there. Super cool. This is our male rhino iguana. One of the coolest pet lizards you can have. And we've got his girlfriend Luna, who's the first rhino iguana that I ever had. Actually, I hadn't. Was this the first one I had? No. This was my second rhino iguana. But nonetheless, This is our first female rhino. Right in here, we've got our Baker Eye Swamper spiny tail iguanas. I'm not gonna get too close to them, but these are one of our critically endangered species from the island of Utila. So this is one of many spiny tail iguanas that we have. So this is our Utila Island. That's our male, and then we got one female there, and we got another one, but they're not the friendliest lizards. Like maybe because it's cold out, we can try and like catch one. Oh, look at that, we got her. And right now we're going in with Mr. Dino Man, my favorite lizard in the world, actually the nicest lizard in the world. And if you come on his face, you can see he's just starting to shed. So at the reptile show, he had this like white little mask, and right now the shed is just starting to come off. So the first bit of shed we're actually able to peel, and is very relaxing for him. You can see he doesn't mind it one bit. This is actually like therapy for these lizards. Super nice. I think we're gonna be able to get his ear. Yeah, look at that. So satisfying. We're not gonna pull off anymore. But this is our Lewisii hybrid iguana. For like 6 years in a row, we hatched them out. This is the first year we didn't. But this is our nicest lizard ever. Super cool that we have an ambassador for a species that's so tame. So this guy is great with everyone. Like he literally met hundreds of people at the reptile show, and right there behind us, right there, that's his mom. What's up, Mama? So Mama is a lot smaller than her son. So come on up. Okay, I don't think she's gonna bite me. We haven't had her out in a while, but sometimes they might want to go for your earlobe. She's been really nice always. She's like never tried to bite. However, you never know if they like see something that looks delicious to them. This species is dimorphic, which means the males are bigger than the females, and the females are always going to be a little bit smaller. But this girl, just like her son, is super nice. But their dad has got to be the meanest lizard that I've ever met. But she's equally as nice and friendly. Look at that. She's super cool. She's also got an amazing pattern. Like, take a look at that. It's super cool. And everyone has been asking me how our rescued Galapagos tortoise is doing. Well, as you can see, she's holding her head up, she's moving around, and she's eating very well, which is a great sign that we've wanted to see. So she completed her round of antibiotics, and that has definitely helped her out a lot, because look at that. She's eating now, and she's actually holding her head up and starting to look like a normal Galapagos tortoise. So she's still in quarantine, and we're still going to continue to monitor all of her behavior and how she is over the next month or so. And then once we know she's clear and no longer sick, she's gonna move in with the rest. All right, we've got to beat the rain, but right in here, we've got our Cuban iguanas. We've got Mr. Rico. So you can see we've got our big Lewisii, but we've also got some big Cuban iguanas. Look at this guy. So these guys are very similar to the Lewisii, except they're more of this rusty orange color, and you're gonna find these guys all throughout Cuba. And while we wait for the rain to stop, we're gonna come and check up on our sloth. So right now we're in with baby Bean, our little baby sloth that was born here. Now she's no longer a baby, she's actually a full-blown adult, but we still call her Baby Bean. So Baby Bean is doing well. Everyone always asks how the sloths are doing. Well, here they are, and if you guys ever wanted to meet one, you guys can do so on a tour. So she's hanging out, and this is what she likes to do. She likes to sleep in her pot, go to the floor to poop, and then go to her platform to eat. Oh my goodness, let's see, does she want a zucchini? Let's see what she wants. Would you like a zucchini? No? Okay, how about a carrot? Is the carrot the winner today? It could be a carrot, it could be a sweet potato. Nope. Yes? Nope. How about a sweet potato? Would that work for you? Oh, there we go. We got the winner of the day, which is the sweet potato.
Oh my goodness, that is delicious.
And right now we're in with our mom and dad sloth, Suki and Sid. And right now they're sharing the same pot together. Love to see this. What's up, guys? So you just gotta give them a little tap, wake them up. That's definitely Suki that's looking at us, but where is Sid? I don't know where these sloths are. They're like hiding in this pot. What's up, guys? So these are the friendlier sloths that we have, so we can actually kind of... Oh, don't bite each other. Please don't bite. Oh my gosh, there's Suki. I mean Sid. There's Mama. It's okay. I come in peace.
And I would just like to give you a delicious treat, please. Would you like one?
Oh, there we go. Suki wants it, but we gotta see if Sid wants something else. Maybe a sweet potato. And if you guys are new here, these are actually the slowest mammals on Earth. You can see they eat slow, they move slow, they poop slow, they sleep slow. Everything about these crazy sloths is slow. And wintertime weather is starting up very soon, and by very soon, I mean in just a couple of days, we're gonna be down into the 60s, which sounds nice. It doesn't even sound that cold. But for this tropical species, anything in the 60s could be potentially deadly. So that's why we have them in the winter rooms. We've got our thermostats where we can monitor the temperature. So right now we're at 82 degrees Fahrenheit with 84% humidity, which is like the perfect tropical climate for the sloths. But when it starts to get cold outside, we're actually gonna be mounting some new heaters on the wall so we can actually monitor the rooms remotely and make sure they're nice and warm. But do you guys hear that? Do you guys hear the ASMR? Oh my gosh. That's gotta be like my favorite sound in the world. Listen. Oh my gosh. What are you guys doing? It's like, I think I said the lemurs was better, but I would have to think now that after hearing the sloths right after the lemurs that I would think the sloths have a better ASMR. Oh, look how cool this is. Oh my gosh, we're in the office right now. We got the coolest geckos in the world. We've got Pintica, our giant Leachianus day gecko, which happens to be the largest gecko in the world. Oh my, okay. And we've got Duncan, the Frappuccino gecko that we just got from David and Manny from over at Tiki's Geckos. This is probably my favorite gecko in the world. When I saw it, I just knew he had to come home. And this was given to us a year ago by our good buddy Max, our giant Leachianus day gecko. I've always wanted one of these. I'm really blessed to have some really cool friends that hook me up with the coolest reptiles. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are heading in with Theo and Alfie, the capuchin monkeys, and we have got a Halloween pumpkin for them. I don't think we've ever given them like a giant pumpkin like this just to play with. We've carved pumpkins with the monkeys, but we have never given them one like this. What's up, guys? Hi, guys. Look. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Open it. Open it. What's up, Alf? Look, what is this? Look, go to the pumpkin. Go help Theo out. Go help Theo out. Help her out. And as you can see, the monkeys have made a mess of their enclosure in about 2 hours. What is this, Theo? Look, let me... Look. Oh, my gosh. Open it. What's inside? What is that? Open it. Look, close it too. Monkeys are great at problem-solving skills, so she'll open it, and then she very well may try to, like, put it on. Put it on. Put it back on. Theo, put it on. What's inside? She's unsure of it. These monkeys love seeds from squash, like butternut squash, and a pumpkin is basically a giant squash, so let's see. What do you think, Theo? You like the seed? Alf, what do you think of that? Oh, my goodness, look. Look, there's lots of seeds. Lots of them. Look, put it on. Put it on for us. Put it back on. You've almost got it. No, look. Turn it this way. Do it. You've almost got it, Theo. Look, more like that. Do it. You've almost got it. No, like this. Look. Like, put it like that. Like, kind of like, just like, I don't even know how to do it. I think like that. Look, put it on. Take it off now. Take it off. Do it. Get it off. There you go, monkey. There you go, baby. And our next animal up today is Charlie, our umbrella cockatoo. We love Charlie so much. He's been with us for over 4 years since he went through several homes. Originally, he was someone's pet. Then he lived at 2 other animal facilities, and then he ultimately ended up with us here. And we love this guy. We wouldn't trade him for the world. Like, he's just the coolest cockatoo ever. And he loves to snuggle up on the bed. So right now we're going on an enrichment walk with Charlie. Charlie also goes in our tiki hut and meets all of our guests. But cockatoos can make extremely great pets and companions if you can give it the right care, if you're going to have the right diet for them, give them the right space. A lot of people get parrots thinking, oh, this is easy. You just throw pellets in there and that's it. Well, that's entirely wrong. These are highly complex and social animals that require lots of care and lots of stimulations. But if you can give it all those things, they make wonderful animal and wonderful ambassadors. So Charlie's coming out right now to hang out on the perch for the day. This is where Charlie likes to come. There you go, buddy. You're doing so good. You love your perch, don't you? Right, buddy? Yes, you're a good boy. And next up today, we're going in to hang out with Winks the owl. This is our 7-month-old Eurasian eagle owl that we've had for the past 6 months, and we have been doing some training with her. So right now, she's all fluffed out right now. It is kind of the end of the day right now. We're coming in to actually hang out with her and feed her. You can see those eyes are just super wide open right now. Look at this. It just doesn't even look real. These owls are just mesmerizing, and we're gonna get her to step on up right now, just like this. We've actually, the past few nights, she actually spent the entire night in the house on her perch. So she's been really good at hanging out on the perch, really good at being a nice owl. Okay, you're a little camera shy, but let's walk this way. So part of training the owl is getting her accustomed to the glove, and that's exactly what we've been doing. But sometimes she might just want to take a fly back to her perch. But that's the beauty of working with these birds, is they can actually fly. Unlike our other parrots that will fly away, we're able to safely walk these owls on a glove, and they're tethered, so they make incredible ambassador birds. Yes, I know. I know. Yes, I know. I know, girl. You're a very nice, sweet owl. If you guys look at this right here, we've actually got a fresh owl pellet. If you guys remember in science class, probably in like middle school or early high school, pretty much everyone dissected an owl pellet, and we get to dissect them every day here. So like, look, what do we got? We got a little bone in here. We might find a head. We don't know, but it's super fun to get in here and actually dissect an owl pellet. You never know what you're gonna find. Look at that. We got the jaw from one of her prey. We got the jaw from the prey that she eats, which is more than likely from one of the mice. I think we might find some teeth, but yeah, guys, this is super cool that we get to do this every single day. It's like a learning experience here at the zoo. And the coolest thing about working with all of these animals is you never know what's gonna happen. All right, we just wrangled a giant boa in the bushes. That was really mean, and this is not just a wild boa, this is actually my pet boa, but she decided she wanted to attack us, so we had to gently catch her to take her back to the snake room. So that is going to end today's episode. I hope all of you guys did enjoy watching today's tour video right here at my zoo. And if you guys enjoyed it, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Let me know down below, what was your favorite animal from today's video? Was it the snake? Was it the lemurs? Was it the jaguars? Let me know down below. And if you guys are not yet subscribed yet to me and you want to see more animals, well, all you have to do is go right now and subscribe below.